Hello, scrappy gals and guys. Suzanne here in the studio today to talk about Close to My Heart's More Than You'll Ever Know scrapbooking workshop. This was one of 5 workshops for National Scrapbooking Day. On Facebook, they held live events working through each of the 5 workshops, and all of those videos are still available on Close to My Heart's official Facebook page. Here is what is included in the workshop. You get page protectors, 10 sheets of cardstock, the mix-in paper pack for May and June on which this workshop is based, a great stamp set with some good quotes on it, and several die cuts of these great welded stars. In addition, they also gave you some Bluebell pearls, package of those, and an exclusive stencil of dots that goes well with this paper. Let's take a quick look at the paper first. Isn't this great? It's got this great sheet of tags, and then of course on the other side we've got this. Of course, the mix-in is available separately. Here are the patterns on the reverse. So a really versatile paper pack. I'm looking forward to working with that some more. Okay, let's get to the layout. Here is the first layout. Didn't this turn out cute? I've personalized these to my own taste, so I'll point out some of the things I did differently. This 2-page layout, of course, is the feature is this great banner across the top of both pages using that page of tags. I added a toffee and white twine from my stash, as well as I had just organized my gems. So I had just the right color of gem to go with this, and I used some white dots from Close to My Heart's black and white dots set. For the title, there was originally another small photo here, and then just Believe twice was stamped here. I had this great sticker left from the VIP workshop a couple of months ago. By the way, the VIP workshop is still available if you're interested in becoming a VIP and ordering it. There are still some available while supplies last, but you have to be a VIP. Also, I used shimmer brush to color in the Believe, and then I masked off one of the quotes to only get the word possible. So believe all the things possible. And this cutie patootie is from one of the other workshops from National Scrapbook Day. Isn't she cute? I decided to put her on there since this was turning out to be a more girly layout than they probably originally started with. I'll link up that card making workshop as well if you're into making cards as well as scrapbook pages. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one features that great star die cut that they did. On this one, instead of using the dotted stencil that they had given us, I was reminded that I had quite a few stencils in my stash, so I pulled out a star stencil and used the star instead. And then we also have lots of little accents included on that stamp set. I've told you that before. There's always cute little accent stamps in there too to help you embellish. And the designers did a great job while putting this workshop together of telling you about the design principles of how you should make these little clusters of extra bits and bobs. So that's worth a watch even if you don't get the scrapbook workshop. But who wouldn't want the scrapbook workshop? Okay, let's move along to the next one. Here we go. This one features paper tearing, as you can see here. I actually use a ruler for my paper tearing. I guess it's my accounting mind. I like things a little more orderly. But since Close to My Heart's cardstock has a white core, if you tear towards you, you will see the white core, but if you tear away from you, you do not see the white core. So you might want to make a little note of that. Again, here, this has an extra photo because I wanted to use the photo placeholder. And I thought this worked better, a little more balanced if we had two photos here. And then I dropped this down. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. And then I added a little tag cluster here. So you've got a nice sort of diagonal flow to these two pages. I also did some shimmer brush, black shimmer brush splattering on here as well. I really like that messy stencil and then the splatter on top of it. I think that looks real good. And then these lovely blue shimmer pearls. Those are Bluebell, really pretty. Okay, those were the 3 double layouts. They also had 1 single layout. And I really knew that I wanted to go ahead and see if I could get 2 pages out of this, because you know me, I like to use up the last of my leftovers if I can right away. So here is what I did. This background paper is mink with a slight toffee distressing. And since I didn't really have any way to know how to distress, I decided to go in a little bit different direction. I started with the mink cardstock, and then I flipped over the die cut and used it as a stencil. And you can see here, I have splattered it with Bluebell ink. And I just used a few drops from my re-inker plus a little bit of alcohol in a little spritz bottle and did that. I also, since the middle of the stencil was going to be covered up, I cut 2 of the stars out of the middle. There'll be a photo showing on my blog post that will show you which ones I decided were the easiest to cut out. And then I added a couple of buttons from my stash, and I put Believe over here. And then I finished off with some black and white dots. So I was really happy. I have hardly, just little bitty bits left of this workshop. But I am really tempted to go ahead and get another pack of the mix-in paper and play with it some more. We'll see if that happens or not. So that's really all I have for today. All of the National Scrapbook Day workshops are available online while supply lasts. And of course, those videos are still on Facebook. So it's not too late to go ahead and get in on the National Scrapbooking Day fun. Okay, thanks for your time and attention, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye-bye.